Hello, everyone. I just wanted to say that I am incredibly grateful for y'all getting me to affiliate. I have no idea what pushed you to watch me enough to get me to that point. And a couple things I want to say before the start of the actual game. First, I'm still learning how everything on affiliate's going. I'm trying to get everything to a point where I'm comfortable. I'm trying to get all the alerts and everything else going to where I'm comfortable. With that said, the alerts will not be interacted with outside of breaks during D&D games. Now, they'll go off. If you do something like a hydrate, I'll do a hydrate. Uh, sorry. If you subscribe to me, I will thank you during the ad breaks. If you give me bits, I'll thank you during the ad breaks. But if it's something that would disrupt the game flow, disrupt the just keeping everything moving in the game, it's gonna wait for the break. And as for the ads, from what I understand, if speaking of fucking ads, one's gonna go off in 90 seconds. So let's get this right. From what I understand, if I turn off ads, I only get 30% of the money that you give me. And I know you want that money to go to me and not Jeffrey Bezos. So I have it at the minimal point I can to maximize how much I will get. It's 3 minutes of ads per hour. It goes off at times that I cannot alter unless I play an ad myself. I'm sorry, but if you want to go ad free, you either need to watch it on YouTube or you need to subscribe, and I fucking hate that. I could turn ads off, but that means that the money you give me, 70% of that's not going to me. It's going to some other schmuck who has plenty of money. So, I'm sorry. I can't do too much about that. And I am going to somewhat delay this and do the proper ad or the proper beginning after the ad break, hopefully. Molly, you son of a bitch! Uh, so, 15 seconds, ad's gonna start. I'll do the intro to Shadows over Westemar, and we'll go from there. To those who are subscribed, to those who are watching on YouTube, we're just gonna do a recap of what happened last session. See you in a little bit. Wait, it said ad break ended. What the fuck? I am very confused. Did an ad fucking play or not? It said an ad break in a minute and 30. What the fuck, Bezos? Daisy, I fucking can't right now. You puppy, mascot, joy of my life and tormentor of my schedules. Please, I have been asking you to get your attention before the session, and you have not. I tried to give her it, then she ran away from me. Okay. Molly, you bitch. Okay. So, ad's not there, so let's just go with the intro. I'm gonna have to turn off the alerts on my fucking phone too because my family's going back and forth over baseball pictures. Alright, welcome to the Shadows over Westemar. This is an unofficial live play based on the world of Drakkenheim by the Dungeon Dudes using the D&D 5e system. I am Ziggy, your showrunner, and I'm pleased here. I'm pleased to be here with. Remember, go down alphabetically. Just player, character name, race, and class. Ohana? God damn it.
Hey,
I forgot
hey,
to unmute.
Brazier. Oop. Okie dokie. I'll start again.
Sorry.
I'm Alhana. I'm playing the lovable Sprock, resident Goblin Haze Ranger Barbarian.
Moose?
Hi everyone, I'm Moose, and I am playing Hunter's Moon, the reborn cleric monk. Yeah.
And Timmy.
Hi, I'm Timmy, and I'm playing Bastille Oversath, which is a lineage Arcanehand monk.
And we are returning. We are returning after a, I guess you could call it a successful mission, coming from or rescuing a important figure, or two important figures of the Hooded Lanterns and the druid that they initially sought out to find. They are returning to Cairn Hill to deliver the druid and maybe get some payout. So, can my family please stop bombarding me with messages? I told them I can't fucking reply. 3 hours every 2 weeks, people. Alright. So, where the fuck is my mouse? Okay. North of Castle Draken lies a forested ravine known as the Overlook. Deep within these woods lies a copse of verdant trees caught in persistent autumnal state. Bone chimes hang from the gnarled branches of blood-red leaves, and even the tree bark is a vibrant crimson brown. A small clearing lies at the heart of the grove, where 5 ancient menhir stones, decorated in spiraling patterns, form a semicircle around an altar of stone stained with ancient blood. Opposite is a barrow mound carved from the rock. Daisy, please stop pulling on my mouse cord. The mascot is under the desk.
This is her game now.
It really is. I mean, she's at Cairn Hill.
I vote to go the other way. That scares me.
I mean, who best to be the party marker than the stream mascot?
Look, I don't have very many stats left to steal. Can I just run?
So, please stop. Oh, she's laying down. She was grunting because she bumped her head.
Oh, poor puppy.
She's fine. She's just unhappy that it's hot. So those who have experience with the old gods, whether it be worshippers or study, you would know that the stones carved here are almost exclusively symbolic of the Morrigan. I should have put the little tab on the actual religion so I could give a small detail about the Morrigan, but whatever. Daisy distracted me for the last 20 minutes before the stream.
And she will continue to do so.
That's why I doubled up on my hemp drink.
I am essentially boofless.
I'll fix that, don't worry. So, you walk up towards the crest of the hill, and your druid seems a bit anxious about their homecoming.
Hunter's Moon. Oh, go ahead.
He tugs the brim of his hood down a little bit more and says in a low voice, just keep your tone down. Just be respectful. It'll be over pretty quick. And he walks towards the altar. It is only within a couple of seconds that a raven feather cloaked man seems to almost emerge from out of the trunk of a tree. He he doesn't really regard the party more than his eyes just scanning over them briefly, but goes up to the druid and strikes him with the ball of his hand, or the heel of his hand, and starts shouting, "By the gods, what the hell were you thinking? I let you go into Emberwood one time without someone watching you, and you go missing for almost 3 weeks. Moro, do you have any idea what this could have meant for the Coven? What this could have meant for the rest of us?" The druid, Moro, stays flat on his back and says, "I'm sorry, Archdruid. I failed to find the information I need, and I failed you." The raven-cloaked man goes over to Moro, grabs him by the collar of his shirt, and pulls him to his feet before demanding that Moro pray to the Morrigan for forgiveness. As Moro walks towards the shrine and falls to his knees, the Archdruid regards the party. And I'm assuming that you are the reason he managed to return.
That would be correct.
Oh,
We
God.
we found him in a stinking pit full of rats. The Rat King himself was holding him prisoner. You're lucky that we got him back at all.
Well, as much as I would love to remain resentful towards his decision, I can't fault him for what he's done. He will pay his price, and he will atone. But for now, I believe that it is only customary that you receive your payment. He holds out his hand, revealing a small patch of leather that has 6 rubies, each worth about 50 gold, in his hand. I believe this should be enough to compensate you.
Yeah, that would be well.
It'll be suitable.
He looks over at the still and says, "Someone of your type might want to hold on to a few of those for more than just currency. I figured at the very least I can give advice while you're here. It is my job to bring those to the path and enlighten them. That way they may serve the old gods to the best of their ability."
Why, yes, I would like to know.
He looks at Sprock and says, "You've been gone for longer than anticipated."
Yes. Following with these people when I found out they were looking for the Raven Mother. So I tag along. Still not found my friend though.
Well, I believe we'll find what we need soon enough.
Yes. Hope so.
Our biggest concern, I believe, may be those men in red. They keep raiding those who go into the city. I would suggest you stay clear of them for now. I don't know what they're looking for, but they're taking everything.
Yes, they don't look like good people.
Who are these men in red?
I believe they've been calling themselves the Queen's Men. They're, to put it into more civilized terms, nuisances, brigands. They seem to embrace the more wild aspects of humanity while rejecting the more natural aspects. Greedy, blood-driven, despicable. If you see one, do not assume that they are friendly.
Heartless criminals like that have no place in my city.
Nor do they have place within the grove. Well, if there's anything else you need, Sprock and Moro have more than earned their trust within the grove. If one of you should fall, I can at least offer my services to make sure that you arrive where you are needed.
Much appreciated.
Just remember, such services must maintain the balance of life.
Of course, of course.
Uh, hmm? If you happen across any more of my grove, be sure to bring them back. Although I believe most of them have gone deeper into the woods.
Is it usual for you to be stretched so thin?
We recently had a calling from our goddess. They're looking for some blossom within the forest, and a few believe that the Queen's Garden might hold it. But seeing that dreadful fog over the city leaves me doubtful.
Why risk corruption and death for a flower?
It's part of a ritual that must happen upon the full or the new moon. Ritual self is a blessing, a protection for the grove. Keeps the altar the way it needs to be, and doesn't allow the deviancy of man to taint it.
Sounds to me like you're looking for protection from future trouble. Are you expecting any catastrophes?
I've watched this city for the last 15 years. And you see that color? That haze? It's only been getting more intense. It's only been getting more vile, unnatural. It's spreading. And I will not let this altar fall to the mistakes of man.
How long do you think you have before the haze reaches your grove?
Perhaps a year, but such protections are best laid beforehand.
And you think that this ritual can actually stave off this ungodly haze?
It has held off far worse and far more vile. It's the only reason why this altar wasn't destroyed when that meteor fell. Our elder shaman tried to warn the city about it, and they didn't listen.
Yes, well, it appears that many have been warned, and none have heeded the call of warning. If it's any consolation, your shaman should feel relieved that he wasn't the only one who failed in saving Drakkenheim.
And in time, all will fall to the clutches of nature. But that is not my concern, and fucking Christ. I'm sorry, I tried to move something off my desk, and now I have to refix Megan's necklace. I promise, I don't
man.
usually break things that belong to my wife. After
Better
all,
than me,
I'm
I'd
not
break my
named
own.
Kyle.
Why did that make me laugh?
Because your
Because
humor
it's
is broken.
fun.
And you're thinking
It's
of some dude
funny.
punching drywall.
I may or not have done that particular thing in the past. To be fair, it was fresh drywall, and it looked very punchable.
Wait, is there
Yeah,
anything else you want from this guy, or is there something else you had in mind?
Um,
learn more about Morgan. I am a follower.
You wouldn't, well, even know the basics of the Morgan, that she is the, she's basically the one who helps maintain, or, fuck, I'm trying to think of it without mentioning gods from actual 5e. Like, she plays a similar role to Kellenvor, but you don't fucking know who that is.
Okay.
She's the one that basically keeps a hand on fate. She's one who protects those, or tries to protect those who most would consider mage-born. And although a lot of people view her as evil, or cruel, or just pretty much everything that people are scared of, those who follow the Morgan view her not necessarily as a shepherd, but someone who gives you comfort. She's not one to bolster you. She's the one who will make your last few moments at least peaceful. There's
Okay.
a lot of different ways to worship her, but it.
I feel like I was.
The gods, and every single time I try to read about a god, they're complicated as fuck to actually give a concise bit of detail.
This is why wiki pages exist.
This is why me listening to D&D videos like Mr. Rex exists.
Yeah. Videos are better. TLDR, can't be fucked.
But the Morgan is often symbolized by ravens, spiders, usually with some sort, or most of the people who worship her carry some form of flail or whip or just some form of arcane materials, usually in the form of spell books or arcane focuses.
Okay.
The main reason a lot of the Morgan isn't known to common people is largely because of the sorcerer kings of the past and people associating the worship of the Morgan getting popular at that time as the source of power for the sorcerer kings.
She's the god of fate and death, and people would pray to her in the hope of extending their life.
Okay. All right.
Ah, yes.
Cool.
So an Elder Scrolls Daedra.
Oh, and he also.
A term that is often used is they are a I just had the word. Deathbed companion is not the fucking word. She's basically the one who comes to you while you're on your deathbed and offers you a second chance. Although it's usually one of those double-edged blades where you have to work for her to get that chance.
Mhm. And then he gave us the rubies.
Yeah. Koa, please don't right now.
And I remember he told me
It's too
something
hot.
I could use them for something. I want to ask him.
You'd be able to use them. Some spells require rubies.
Ah. Okay.
It's too hot to close my door. Alright. Anything else?
Hunter's Moon kind of just like bats his hand over to the side as if he's like shooing someone away and says, "Quiet. They're not. They won't be a problem. You'll have to excuse me. My mother is curious to your coven's duties. You'll have to forgive her paranoia. She believes that any who travel at night performing rituals is a threat. Although clearly I don't see anything amiss with this coven."
I would not expect the Huntress to appreciate what we do. But I do believe that both of our maidens understand why each is necessary. You have done no
Yeah.
wrong to me, and you have brought one of the grove back, so you have my appreciation. But do not mistake it for acceptance of what you do. I will give you the common hospitalities, and I will give you my services, but you will not see the benefits of one who lives in the grove.
Nor would I expect you to understand the graces of Mother Arwen. That being said, should you require protection, you need not to ask. My duty is to protect all of those who travel at night. Innocent as though they may not seem. My services are completely open to you as well.
It's around this time you do hear Moro grunting, and if you were to look over, he has driven a dagger through his hand to bleed on the altar. You can't see too much about what else he has laid on the altar, but he pulls out the dagger and squeezes his hand into a fist. Then walks over and kneels before the Archdruid. I assume that she has spoken to you.
She often does. More often than not, I view her as a pest. I assume you were talking to me.
It seems that the Mistress of Fate has deemed this one still necessary in the Grove. His quest will become clear to him in the coming days. Now I must ask you to leave, for what comes next is a private affair.
Hunter's Moon just kind of bows his head and says, "Of course. Remember, should you require any culling of the Queensmen around this grove, well, seek me out. I'll do it. I'll gladly eradicate them free of charge."
He nods his head and turns away. Now the question is, what are you going to do now?
Well,
What are we gonna?
yeah, what are we going to do? I need to open my notes. Hold on.
And to think, I had to prepare for this inevitability.
Let's see. We could go check up on the guy who Hunter's Moon healed at the hotel, who was hanging out with River.
So make a little trip back to Emberwood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Right? As you are leaving the hill, you do notice several men covered in gray clothing and hoods walking up the hill carrying what looks to be a pretty heavy crate.
Hmm.
Can I?
Can I make a perception check to maybe get an idea of what's in like the contents of the crate, just based on size?
You can.
11.
Oh, it's still doing that thing now, is it? Oh well. You can't tell what it is. You just get this wafting scent of dirt, mud, and piss.
Normal shit in Drakkenheim.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to approach the group and greet them. Greetings, travelers of the night. What would bring you into this? What would bring you to the edge of? What would bring you to the edge of the world at this time?
The two that are carrying the crate ignore you and keep going. And one of the others just looks at you and says, "We're just couriers of this crate. Nothing more, nothing less."
I only ask because it's awful late out here, and you don't know what could be. You don't know what could be out here in these woods.
It's actually not
Especially-
that late. It's around 2 a.m. or 2 p.m.
Well, fuck me, I didn't know what time it was.
Well, you went to bed, and almost first thing you did was leave in the morning.
Fine,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yeah, before our apothecary could have their breakfast.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yeah, you had to make sure Ericos had breakfast. He would have been grumpy if he didn't have breakfast.
Seems like he's grumpy either way.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, fine. It's dangerous out here with this haze about. It's awful peculiar that couriers would come out here with such danger present.
Sprock, you would actually recognize these as the Gray Men.
What brings Greyman out here today? What's in the crate?
He acknowledges you for a second and says, "We're just couriers, and while we do not pry into people's business, the note that we have simply says it's pelts, tan skins, and some odd ingredients that they had us grab from a member of the academy."
Probably stuff for ritual. Fair enough. What news of the city?
I'm sorry?
What what news of the city?
Daisy. She's put her head on the wheel of my chair so I can't put my leg down. I love you, puppy. But how are you comfortable laying on that? She's staring at me.
Anything to make my presence known makes me feel comfortable, she says.
But, he just kind of... This man just kind of says, the city's still in a shithole. Still looks like a shithole. The only difference from before the war is that it's glowing now.
No, at least nothing major changed.
Have you run into any trouble on your way here?
No. Typically, the pact from the guilds allows us safe passage. You said that you have proficiency in history previously?
Yes.
You would note that you would know a bit of the Gray Men, and you would note that they are largely just a courier service. And they pride themselves heavily on being completely neutral on whoever hires them and wherever they deliver goods. And because of the neutrality, several different guilds within the continent, whether it be the Artisans Guild, the Merchants Guild, or even a couple of the different mercenary bands, have all kind of signed this contract with them saying that whoever hires them, if that group is attacked or mugged or whatever along the way, it is the hiring party's responsibility to not only pay for the injured, but also to wipe out whoever attacked them.
Okay.
This has led to a couple conflicts around the Civil War, but largely it's only those who are present and directly responsible for the attacks that are killed.
Cool.
Well, okay. Hunter's Moon just kind of acknowledges that they're fine. They don't need any help. And he just bows his head, hides his, goes underneath his cloak again and says, "Safe travels. May the blessing of Arwen be upon you."
Nods his head and continues back up the hill. And with us continuing through the city, I'm gonna need some D6s from y'all.
Yeah, baby!
All right.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Well, as I've explained in our rules, that doesn't mean an encounter, but it means something later.
Uh-oh.
So we're gonna say you do get back to the river before anything in particular happens. So as you get into the boat and pay stick again, why don't you give me that second round of D6s?
Okay, day.
Okay. Okie day.
I love torturing my players.
6, 4, 6. We missed the opportunity.
Ooh, okay.
I still want to punch the shit out of something anyway.
Right.
Okay, so you got 2 6s. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna roll the D20 that I'm supposed to, and I'm gonna roll the D10 I'm supposed to, and I'm gonna decide which one is gonna be more fun.
Torture. Torture. Torture.
Alright, so you get across the river, and as you go up the stairs, you notice that you get to the stairs to get to the city streets, and you notice that the stairs have become almost fleshy, with limbs, eyes, mouths, and faces merged into it, and all of them speak incoherently in unknown languages.
Oh, God damn it, Frank.
Are we talking Frank Castle or?
Sure. He probably had some of the people in that staircase probably have orphaned children, right?
Give me perception checks real quick. All of you
Alright.
can.
Jesus.
Come on. Come on, man.
I'm not even boofed. He's not even
Okay.
boofed either.
Hunter's
Nope, no.
Moon. You would notice a pair of boots that are stuck to the wall about 2/3 up the staircase.
Pair of boots?
Yes.
Huh.
Remember, you're still at the bottom of the staircase.
And it's how far up?
About 2/3 up. That would be about 15 feet up.
Hold on. Well, clearly those are cursed boots, and I should set them on fire.
Meanwhile, Alhana's instantly screaming, "Please don't."
And he can only see the boots.
He can see the boots. No one else really notices it because they're distracted by the weird things that these things are doing to their tongues and eyes.
Hunter's Moon calls Bastille over here.
Oh, that's not normal.
What?
Yeah, both of you come over here. Is it me, or are those boots somehow stuck to the goddamned wall?
Now that it's pointed out to you, you do see the boots.
Is there an invisible man in them boots?
Like, if your mind could actually comprehend it for a second, you would almost imagine someone had just placed those boots while they went into their house or something. Like, it's almost someone had just taken off their boots and put them to the side.
Well, I'd say those boots are ours now. Who wants a fresh pair of new boots?
How are you gonna get them?
Take
Dude, I don't, nope, I don't have any rope. Never, nope.
Can I try to get the boots with my staff and I poke them? And try
I
to...
don't think your staff is 15 feet long.
No, it is not 15 feet long. I forgot.
Okay, so wait a minute. Can we
Hey,
go? Is there like a way around this staircase so that way we can get to the top and just kind of maybe balance off a railing of some sort and just try and poke them out and try and grab them?
I mean, I think Sprock had an idea.
Yeah, come here. Stand here. Let me climb on your shoulders.
All right. Get over here, but don't say a word about this to anyone.
Don't worry.
Yeah. Spot climbs
No
up
promises.
and stands with a foot on either of his shoulders, and is going to try to use his horse chopper to kind of hook it into each boot and fish it down, and then fish the next one down.
Give me a sleight of hand check on that.
14.
14?
Yep.
You manage to hook it around the laces of the shoe, but as you pull, the laces themselves seem to just be getting undone instead of the boots moving. The wall, or to the top of the staircase itself, like the wall where you need to get to, is only about 20 feet up.
Well,
Do I have?
I mean, I could ask Bastille. I think you have rope. So what we could do is
I have rope and a bow.
maybe find like a post of some sort and uh like throw the rope over the post, and then we can alley-oop Sprock up there.
Kind of
tie
like
it
grapple
up.
hook the railing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one of us can shimmy along the rope to try and grab the boots.
Give me an athletics check to get the rope up there secured.
Well, it's not my damn rope.
We'll do it. Athletics.
Not quite. You throw it up there, and it gets on the railing, but when you tug, it just falls back down.
Okay, let me have a try.
Here.
24.
Good fucking god.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
you do have a barbarian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sprock doesn't even spin the rope. He just chucks that shit like a football, and it loops around the railing securely.
Looks like you should have done it.
Have you caught many cattle in your day?
One or two.
And how many of them did you kill with that horse chopper?
All of them.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I can try and shimmy up the rope. up the
Oh.
rope and just do like an Indiana Jones kind of fucking swing to
That
try
would
and grab
be
the
an
boot.
athletics check.
17.
Okay, so you climb up the rope a bit. Then you start kind of, you know that weird swing that they use when you're rappelling in like Rainbow Six,
Yeah.
where you kind of like
Yeah.
swing side to side a little bit.
Yeah.
You do
Mhm.
that, run back and forth on the wall a bit before swinging yourself over, and you manage to grab, like, get just a solid handful of the laces on the boots, and you feel them almost pop off of the wall.
Yeah, I think I got them. They're good.
Give me a dexterity save though.
Oh.
Okay. A crit fail in that, although. Where is my map?
Wait,
Yeah,
can I,
actually-
hold on. Can I
Crit
please?
fail is definitely a fall 20 feet. That's 2d6.
Oh, the
Oh.
dex save was to avoid getting attacked.
Ah, you little bitch!
Spider come out of the boot.
Worse.
Oh, I know.
Something that almost TPK'd the party on my first run of this.
Oh, great.
Oh, oh, jeez.
1d4. Okay. Okay, not the worst. Not the worst. Not good, but not the worst. So, let's just put our lovely players on the map.
I just had to grab the fucking boots.
Alright, so we're gonna put them down here. And I'm gonna put Hunter's Moon up here.
Help me!
Well, it's a free pair of boots to spider climb. What are you complaining about?
I'm currently getting my arm gnawed off by whatever's fucking eating me.
Wait, are these things...
Yeah, but we get a pair of boots to spider climb out of it.
I like how
net
Alhana
positive.
probably called it almost instantly.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so
Like-
let me just open up this sheet and pop it in the corner. Then I
I
can
like
drag
that.
y'all over.
I don't care you're getting hurt. We get out.
Yeah, we get drip.
Okay.
Fuck our companion's health.
Almost forgot Ericos is in this. He's been following y'all, regretfully.
I kind of forgot you existed. I should have sent him up.
Okay. So, Moose, you're getting attacked.
I can't see the map.
Yeah, token vision, please.
Why the fuck does it need token vision? Dynamic lighting off.
lighting?
Ah, big fucking Daisy!
Nah.
Oh god, it's a Dead Space monster.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the vision shit real goddamn quick. Save settings. I'm pretty sure every fucking person and their mother have dark vision to some goddamn degree. Or at least to the point where I can actually change shit pretty simply. If I save that onto the tokens, there you go. But yeah. Mascot has to make an appearance, and everyone has to roll initiative. Unfortunately, I'm gonna say that Moose was was surprised by this.
Walter, get your son off of me.
Also, I'm almost willing to bet that Alhana is deeply concerned on why Boots of Spider Climber available this early. Why are ratlings here?
Big Cheese can't go one day without fucking pissing me off.
Beach.
Take him to the fridge.
Okay, that works. Okay, so what?
Nothing. Sorry.
Alright, so first thing is Miz is gonna get hit by a bite. Oh,
Ooh, ouch.
is that
Mm.
Great. Awesome.
well? The great thing is, you have party with a lot of fucking utility, and all the gibbering mouthers rolled horribly.
And I have to make a save. Fuck.
It's DC 10. You'll be fine.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm fucking dying.
Sprock, you're up.
Alright, what size are the mouthers?
It says medium on their sheets.
Cool. Rage. 30 feet up. I have 10-foot reach, so attacking this motherfucker.
That's a hit.
25.
For 18. That's a great start. Not 18.18. Alright, anything else?
No, I've used all my actions.
Okay. Then it goes to Ericos. Alright, he is going to pop Ocular Necrosis on this one. Make a range attack spell. Can you please roll 20. Thank you. Roll 20, please.
Yeah, make all 69 of its eyes bleed. Nice.
Okay. Does what the fuck? I hate you. D20 plus 6. It hits. Okay. Takes 2d6. For minimum damage.
God.
And is blinded. Roll 20, please. Okay. And I don't think his... I'm moving my hands way too far to the side to be effective in this because I keep knocking my fucking hand into the cup on my desk.
That's it. Throw a bigger desk at that motherfucker.
He is going to move up a little bit, though. And then he's going to end his turn for Bestill.
Still, for the love of God, help!
Okay. I'm gonna go up. And hit him with my staff. Where?
Hmm? 22 for 7. Then it goes over to Hunter's Moon.
Me just holding on to the left side of my face that just got chewed off. I'm gonna chug a healing potion. And it will be a greater one, so take that out, and I am back up to full.
Okay. That was your bonus action.
And now you've pissed me the fuck off.
Now,
Pro tip.
what?
Pro tip. If you move either here or here before you attack, you will attack with advantage.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, in that case, I will move over here, and I will use Toll the Dead.
I'm pretty sure my roll 20 froze.
Okay, that's at 0.
Yeah, my roll 20 froze.
Well,
It
bitch.
was a simple refresh. I just got to open up 2 sheets because this is a simple encounter. We don't need the new god. We need Ericos.
Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do Toll the Dead. I'm gonna move over here and just kind of keep my distance. Like, well, no. Tell you what, Toll the Dead. That's fine. I thought I was cooking, but you know what? I like my original plan better.
He needs to make a wisdom save. He passes.
You cockbite.
Now, here's part of where it gets a little funky. The gibbering mouthers are attached to the stairs.
Oh.
But this is where things start.
Oh.
The mouthers, basically, each creature that starts its turn within 20 feet of the things, you just make a wisdom save. On a failure, you can't take reactions. And I gotta roll a d8 to see what you do. And half of those are, you do nothing. You can't even move.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
oh, what fun. What?
Well, that's at the beginning of your turn.
Oh.
But it's the Mouther's turn. And this one's gonna try to spit at Sprock. So dexterity save. That's a success.
Damn.
And then it's just going to shriek, and its body starts pulsing. You can almost see the flesh around it starting to writhe. Then we go to the second one, and this one's going to spit at Bastille. Did Bastille give me a dex save? Actually, Bastille
Got
and
it.
Hunter's Mane.
Hey.
Bastille, you are blinded until the end of that Mouther's next turn.
The end of. Okay, got it. I can't see.
Now, blinded just means that you automatically fail any ability check that requires sight. Attacks against you have advantage. Attacks you make have disadvantage.
Okay, so I can still make attacks, but
Yeah.
they have disadvantage.
Yeah. Then we go to Sprock. Go ahead and give me that wisdom save to resist its gibbering. That is a fail.
Oh no.
So, ooh, a 6. You must use all of your movement in a random direction.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Another D8. This away.
Oh,
So standard movement, not run. Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of disabled the aberrant ground because they're stuck to the stairs. I wanted to make a map for this, but at the last minute, it's like, the odds of that actually happening are very slim, so why bother? Now look at it. I should know better. Okay, that goes to Ericos.
Wisdom save.
Yep, I just gotta... He passes.
Exit.
He's gonna move over to here to get out of the range. He's actually intelligent. Then... That's on stealth. That's 60 feet. I got to keep track of my spells. He's gonna cast Infect. At the start of this Mouther's turn, the one that was blinded, he has to make a Constitution save and takes 1d12 on a failed save or half on a successful one. If it succeeds 3 or more, the spell ends. Unfortunately, this will be the end of Ericos' turn, so he is no longer blinded. But still, give me a wisdom save.
okay.
That is a
And another
fail.
fail.
Uh-oh.
D8, 2, you do nothing. You just stand still.
You got it.
I'm sure you can see why this almost killed 3 of the party members last time. Hunter's Moon,
Uh-huh.
wisdom save.
Okay. Fuck me jogging.
Only a decent.
I turned it to a
Alright, that's a success.
Okay.
That's gonna keep happening so long as you're within 20 feet of it.
Okay, can I drag Bastille, like, can I just grab Bastille and just get out, like, run over to where Ericos is?
That is gonna be a strength check to drag him. Or, athletics check.
Okay, alright, I can do this.
You manage to drag him out, but just barely. You get to about there before you drop down. And that will be
Alright.
considered your action.
Alright.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Let's see. Let's see. Can I tell what kind of creatures these are?
Give me an Arcana check. You do not know what they are. You think that they're just very mean stairs. For some reason, it makes you think of the words Call of Cthulhu.
This is when the schizophrenia is starting to come in. I'm pretty sure that those stairs called me a bitch. Hold on. Hold up. Can I do anything? I don't think I can.
I'm Stephen Hawking. Right?
I'm just trying to see if I have anything that's a bonus action, but I'm like 90% sure that I don't. I mean, I could use the martial arts on him, but I'm not fucking going over there. You know what? I have a crossbow.
Okay.
You know what? I do have a crossbow.
21 hits.
I'm targeting fuckface over there.
-5. I accidentally hit the media buttons on my keyboard, and I thought I was accidentally going to start playing Spotify, and I panicked because I don't know what song I left off on Spotify. I don't need Ken Ashmore playing. Okay, that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, buddy.
This bastard needs to make a Constitution save. And what is Ericos's? That is a fail.
Ooh.
Ericos's spell save DC is 14. So that's a D12 for max damage.
Ericos, I could fucking hug you right now.
Oh, you beautiful.
Oh, fuck. I've been killing all of them on accident.
I should give you breakfast more often.
Imagine what I could do if I get some bacon once in a while.
I'm not a proficient chef, but you know what? Sprock, you kill farm life. What say we take a trip to the local ranch?
He is, however, going to start making strength checks. He fails, but his body is undulating. This one's body is starting to do the same. And he succeeds just enough to start moving. You see the flesh of this form starting to peel itself off of the stairs. And as it starts moving forward, it roars.
Hunter's Moon
They
just
move
springs
now.
back and says, "Fuck you too!"
And let's give them all auras. Fuck.
Blasty.
Cute, and deck save. Ooh, that's an easy one.
Oh.
Sprock, you're up.
Okay. Spock gets his crossbow out. It's gonna move to here so we can still see him. Still attacking the same first one.
Okay.
Oh.
That is a miss.
Oh no.
Hunter, give me a deck save.
No.
I feel like
you've
this
gotta
is...
You've gotta be fucking kidding me.
You are in a direct line between the two.
Kidding me.
Yeah, that's 11 damage to you. I'm just starting to think Ohana hates you. This is the third or fourth time.
You are forbidden from using crossbows if I am in session with you. You are. Give me that damn thing.
Most, in all fairness, it's your positioning that's in the way. When the beefy tank starts going away, maybe take a hint?
Well, to be fair, the tank didn't have much of a choice in going away.
Put it this way: one enemy has already taken 31 damage, and it doesn't appear to even be bloodied yet.
No, it's bloodied. That one is bloodied.
I mean, we have the boots. We can fuck off.
That is an option. Does the party want to fuck off? Or are you going to be stuck with your pride thinking these things need to die because one of them called you a bitch?
They need to die.
Fuck that. I'm going to its mother's house.
I suggest we fall back. See, ferryman can drop us off somewhere else. Downriver, maybe.
That sounds good.
Yeah, we
I mean,
have the boots.
realistically, you could just continue to follow this bank, or the bank of the river. There's other sets of stairs, it's just that you saw a shiny thing on this set.
Okay, I'll.
Yeah,
do
I
just-
think we should just fuck
Yeah.
off.
Just walk away
Yeah, I
from
was
them.
kidding. But
Yeah.
yeah,
ain't
I was
got nothing to
kidding. Let's
prove.
go.
Okay, these things have a
I'm just
movement
kidding.
speed of 10, so I'm gonna say you're able to easily outpace them and not have you roll or do anything to get out.
Good. I flip them off as we run.
They have a movement speed
I
of
see.
10.
Say screw you really loud so they can hear me.
Screw you, Pandora! You can't hurt us anymore!
All of that for some fucking days.
You do have the boots still. But unfortunately, you haven't had a chance to really look at them. You're primarily getting concerned from getting away of the shit-talking stairs.
Go back to Emberwood. Fuck this. I need a vacation. And you, Sprock.
You still have the bolt in your arm.
I'm
Hold on.
sorry. You walked into my line of sight.
Oh,
That's
so
the wrong moment.
you're telling me that I should have just left this still there to get eaten by the shit-talking stairs. I pulled the fucking crossbow bolt out of my shoulder and just throw it in your general direction, and I said, "Not anywhere near me are you allowed to fire that thing."
In all fairness, you only used your action. You didn't use any of your movement.
Well,
You're allowed to ask questions on your turn.
see, this is I almost trip on you because you're so damn short, and because of your height issues, you shoot me in the shoulder. I blame your midgetness.
At least Sprock didn't shoot you in the ass.
Yet.
You do continue down the bank for an extra 200 or 300 feet before you see the next set of stairs. And unlike the other
No.
set of stairs, these ones seem to be kind of shimmering. Not necessarily glowing, but shimmering, as it seemed that part of the staircase had turned to glass. From what you can see, it almost seems that the stone itself, or you know how like potholes start to form in concrete? Instead of potholes, it's glass that's appeared in these poxmarked spots on the stairs.
Okay.
I'm starting to hate stairs.
Yeah, I'm starting to hate this place. I'm gonna give an Arcana check to see if anything's weird about him, other than glass is in the middle of goddamn stairs.
Oh.
Yeah, no, awesome. I think they're also calling me a bitch.
I will help.
You're almost convinced that this is a very bizarre decoration choice by the city before the meteor fell.
No, I've heard of stained glass windows, but stained glass stairs are just taking it too far.
Can I see if I with
Again.
Arcana.
Not much better.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you're all pretty sure that this is just a stylistic choice by the city near the end of its days. Either that or someone got real confused and annoyed, saw the potholes, didn't know how to fix them, but they were a fucking expert glass blower.
I hate stairs.
In the good,
Yeah, I hate stairs.
good news, though, you are able to go up them safely. Because it's solid glass. Most people don't realize this, but solid glass is actually pretty fucking durable. It also hurts if you drop it on your foot.
Yeah, I can confirm.
The little fucking glass ball that has bubbles in it. For like a light decoration.
Yep.
I had you know those like glass swans that like garden sections have in grocery stores.
Kinda.
I had one of those fuckers
What?
fall on my head from a shelf.
That explains a few things.
Shut up.
I mean, you're playing with me in 2 of my games, and you're approaching 3.
It was not by choice. Daisy's holding my stats hostage.
Alright. So I think here's a good time for us to take our first break.
Sounds good.
And I'm gonna
Awesome.
go grab some buffalo chicken and chips. Or not buffalo chicken, barbecue chicken.
I'm gonna kick the stairs and see if I can't break the glass. I'm pissed.
Alright. See y'all in like
I
10-ish
feel like-
minutes. And we're back. And as I said before, I will acknowledge the donations by saying fuck you, Tria, and fuck you, Moose. Both of you donating almost $1 each. Alright, so fuck you. Molly, fuck you. I will proceed to ignore you now, bitch, while we go back to the game. Yeah, honestly though, these Doritos don't have a whole lot of flavor to the spice, but the taste itself is good. It's kind of like, it's almost like a tropical tang. Because I know Moose was curious. Alright,
Yeah,
so...
what flavor are they again? What?
It's supposed to be fiery mango.
Huh.
Like, it's not
Sounds
bad,
good.
but there's not a lot of, like, actual flavor to the spice. It's just spice. So, you know what? I think I've tormented you all enough. I'm not going to make you roll for another random encounter.
Dude, what the actual fuck?
By the way, those boots were the benefit you got for the 2d6s.
My god. Why is it not pulling up my character's stats? You've got to be kidding me.
I mean, you might just have to refresh Roll20 because sometimes it likes to have a fucking stroke, kind of like Twitch likes to have a stroke when you go to look at your emotes.
I swear.
Ow.
Okay, thank God. Fuck it, we do it live.
Oh, apparently we
We
should
do
get in the new sheets soon.
Yeah. They managed to run away from the gibbering mouthers because they realized what's stopping us from just walking away. They're learning quickly that sometimes just leaving is a good idea.
Yeah, real quick, out of a fit of frustration, can I kick the glass on the stairs?
Give me an athletics check.
Come on. Jesus, okay, 14.
You kick it, but nothing really happens. Your shoe just kind of like scuffs off of it.
Good enough for now. I'll be back.
Don't be bad.
I apologize for the tiny dog in the background. It's too hot for me to close my door.
Fucking hot. It's fucking hot here lately, dude.
Welcome to springtime in Ohio. It's gonna be
I know.
40 one day and 90 the other.
I'm going to hate the summer.
You've already been through the summer.
I know, and I've hated it both times.
Alright, you managed to get back on the road to Emberwood. And you manage to avoid more or less the worst of it. But when you get back, there's a bit of a the town's pretty active. Around this time, it'd be around 5 p.m. Koa's still yelling at the stairs.
Ah, good. He shares my pain.
I'm trying to figure out how to put this book down without knocking everything over because I keep elbowing it to grab my drink. It hurts. Ugh.
Have you ever considered not doing that?
Have you ever considered getting bitches?
No.
Fucking maidenless ass tarnished here.
I repulse everything that I speak to.
Don't explain why you look damn good in shorts.
It also explains why Alhana shot me 3 times.
You You are not going to let me live that down, are you?
Never.
All right, but yeah, there's a bit of a rumbling and rambling in the center of town.
All right.
Um,
I'm not wasting any time. I'm gonna go check it out.
yeah, I want to go check.
You come across the clergy of the Sacred Fire and what looks like another set of clergy from the Sacred Fire yelling at each other.
So wait, hold up. I didn't quite hear that because you kind of cut out my internet shit. You said that they were
Skill
both.
issue.
Yes, it is. Both clergies from the Sacred Fire.
It looks like it, yeah.
19.
Can we-
perception,
can we-
what
can I-
they say.
What'd you
Yeah,
say,
I'll give
Sprock?
in.
19 perception check, what are they saying?
Yeah.
You catch one of them talking or yelling, Lucretia Mathias is nothing but a heretic and someone who needs to hang for their sins. And the other person says, her visions protected the fall of Drakkenheim. They know, or she knows the truth about it. She knows how to save us from this. And they're kind of just going back and forth over this Lucretia Mathias.
Okay. Well, I didn't hear it.
I mean,
Yeah.
Is any Sprock gonna do anything about it? Or does Sprock just not care?
Not particularly.
I mean, did we all hear this or just Sprock?
It's fairly loud. You might not have caught a name, but you kind of recognize this kind of division because you've seen it a few different times over the last few years of people separating from the Sacred Flame to go join the followers of the Fallen Fire.
All right.
Oh.
These
Hunter's Moon just-
sites never seem to agree.
Hunter's Moon just kind of approaches where the clergy is arguing, and he was gonna go to one of the vendors, but as he's overhearing this, he just kind of turns his head and says, "Is there a reason why we're having this bitching match in the middle of the market square?"
Interesting choice of words.
He's in a bad mood. He got his ass kicked by stairs.
The first one just starts yelling, "Are you siding with the blasphemer?"
Never said anything about taking sides, but your yelling is annoying me. Take it somewhere else.
You know what? Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
14, and guess what? I mean, I can use knowledge of a past life as well.
That just gives you advantage, doesn't it?
No, it just lets me put a d6 on the roll.
Okay, go for it.
So 16.
The clergy member looks at you for a second. He raises his fist and it looks like he wants to yell something else, but looks around at all the people staring and just walks off in a huff.
Any anyone else want to raise a hand at me? Or do you want to tell me what's going on?
The other, the new defector for the Fallen Fire says, the scrolls from Illyria were sent out to all the kingdoms. There's a lot of news on, or there's a lot of guessing on how they got out, but it's a full manuscript from Lucretia Matthias leaving the Sacred Fire. It's saying that she predicted the meteor would hit on and the very day it would hit almost 30 years ago.
Yes, actually, I would probably have to give a check first, huh? To see if I know this. I mean, I'm proficient with history.
Well, that'd be a religion check.
A religion check? All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Nope.
You never really gave a fuck about the Sacred Fire, did you?
Apparently not. Then.
The last time you checked, you were pretty sure that the High Matriarch was High Matriarch Hope the First.
Okay, so...
They're on Mercy the Third now.
Yeah, okay. So, I just kind of... The eyes on my mask, they can kind of express themselves, and he just kind of gives an annoyed squint and just says, "Do I even want to know who this Lucretia Matthias is? She sounds like a nut to me."
She's a prophet. She predicted all this would happen. She predicted the fall of Drakkenheim and saying that the Silver Order were going to silence people. She has visions. She could see the future, and she swore that the meteor was going to hit on that day, and it did, almost down to the very minute.
So you're telling me that this prophetess of sorts predicted that this meteor would hit?
She did.
And how do we not? And it seems like a fair bit of suspicion that she has something to do with that.
She told the crown of Westemar that they need to prepare for this, and they just laughed her off as if she was a madwoman. She tried to spread the word through the Sacred Fire, even to the High Matriarch herself, but no one took her seriously. She was a visionary. Even before she left, she was considered to be the next in line for the seat of High Matriarch. But they ignored her for this prediction. He's shaking and rambling about her at this point.
All right, kid, how about you calm down before you have an aneurysm?
Ericus goes up, just holds a vial of smelling salts under the kid's nose, and walks away. That should get him about 5 seconds before he starts talking again.
He turns his head to one of the members of the Sacred Flame, or the Sacred Flame clergy, and says, "And you're wasting your time arguing with these idiots because what? You got nothing else to do?"
Lucretia Matthias is a blasphemer. She said that the Sacred Fire was going to turn their heads away from helping the people of the land, and says that the High Matriarch is enabling this curse to spread. She's calling that rock delirium, saying that it's some sort of holy mineral, calling it blessed charcoal.
And what rank are you in the clergy?
I am but a priest. I'm here as a part of my pilgrimage to each of the chapels in the country.
So you just go around not knowing shit or fuck about what's going on in this city or what caused it. And both of you are spouting off opinions in a market square.
You could see him starting to. You could see him wanting to respond with anger, but he just holds his holy symbol between two of his fingers, or his middle finger and thumb, closes his eye for a second and says, "Part of my pilgrimage is to travel to each chapel and spend 2 months there learning about the people there. After my pilgrimage is complete, after I feel I understand the people, I choose where I believe I am best fit to help the community. I need to know the strengths and struggles of each town that I go to."
And how many towns have you visited before this one?
I only have Aschschaffen, Todsfeld, and Dransman left. Knowing, like, you may not be the most proficient person with knowing geography, but having seen the map, it's fairly impressive. He's been at almost 60 different cities at this point.
So you've done your fair share of traveling.
Yes.
What can you tell? So, did you learn anything important about these towns on your pilgrimage?
I've learned that crystal, delirium, is being sold. I've only seen it in a couple different places. Mascot, not right now. Give me 5 minutes and if you come over here, I will give you belly rubs. I'm glad we had this agreement. I've learned that the delirium is traveling. I don't know how fast, I don't know how much, but it seems to have quite the value on the black market. And I've seen the aftermaths of its contamination.
Yeah, we've encountered some of that ourselves. Fair pointer. If you're going outside of Emberwood, avoid the stairs at the docks. Go to the other ones. Trust me.
He nods his head, and you see him go through the ritualistic motions as if he's saying a prayer for you.
And all of you are in the same clergy together, or you just happen to bump into one another?
Our paths are chosen by the High Matriarch herself, and it's designed so we meet as many of the other clergy members as possible. All of our... I'm sorry, I'm just hearing Daisy whine. My poor puppy. Just come here. I will hold you. I understand it's hot, but I will hold you, puppy.
Mascot has had enough of the bullshit.
Come here. Come here.
Take his endurance stat.
You want to cheese it? Come here. Have a cheese it. Daisy.
Fucking bribery. Take his endurance stat.
I do nothing but bribe her. But, it's... Even our travels are staggered so that we meet as many of each other as possible. Typically, we spend a full week getting to know each of the other clergy members while we go through the city and discover as much as possible. One person comes in, learns everything from each member, and each week they teach another what they learned, each one giving a new perspective.
Resulting in the yelling match that I just observed.
You know how the youths are. You know how heated they can get over their over their passions for what they do in life. But those passions must be tempered, formed into something more sturdy, something more helpful than brittle iron.
So just let me get this straight. You're in a clergy where you believe that the head matriarch is a heretic, and you stay here willingly. Why not just leave?
Because Lucretia Matthias did not get the seat of High Matriarch. She refused it. After Matriarch Mercy II passed, Lucretia Matthias was the one who would have succeeded her, but she refused it. 3 weeks before the last High Matriarch's death, she officially renounced that position. I have a degree of respect for how humble she was at the time. And I do believe that much of her visions can be true. But I also believe that her time in this city has tainted what was once a great woman.
Well, I'm going to ask you this. You believe that her visions have been skewed, let's say. But just on the off chance, what if she's right?
Then the light will reveal all in the end. If it is my time to see the truth, I will see it. And if Lucretia Matthias, whether she says the truth or is a great deceiver, I also believe that will be brought to light in time. But the perspective of one man is irrelevant when it comes to the truth, for one man does not get to decide what is true.
Spoken like a true priest. Tell me, is there hold on, let me find the correct wording for this. What if we were to wish an audience with Lucretia Matthias?
I personally would advise against it because the stories we've been told says that only those who go into the haze unprotected get to see her. And that city is far too dangerous to go unprotected. It is not my place to bar your path in life. It is only my place to provide what I can and let you make your choices along that path. If you wanted to know more, I suggest finding someone of the Fallen Fire who bear the crystals.
They carry around delirium willingly?
Yes. Only those who have reportedly met Lucretia Matthias and left the city are the ones that carry the crystals.
I'll keep that in mind. Tell me, is there any assistance that your clergy might need? Perhaps tasks being done, or even a few heads knocked in? Hunter's Moon glances at the kid who raised a hand at him.
I assure you his punishment will be quite thorough and humbling. After all, there's only one building with latrines in this city. But should something happen and we believe it to be in your power, we will call on you. We have seen how you helped Emberwood before, and we're quite grateful for it. But as of right now, the day grows long, and I think everything is starting to unwind for the day.
Very well. Hunter's Moon points at the symbol that he painted on the wall of one of the buildings just down the street, and he says, if you see that symbol painted on the walls, you will know that I'm close by. Seek me out should you require assistance.
He bows his head slightly towards you.
And then Hunter's Moon bows his head, walks over to the kid who raised a fist at him, and just kind of stands behind him and says, like, he leans over and just says, next time you raise a hand to strike, be damn sure that you're willing to use it. And
Give
then
me
he
an
walks
intimidation check.
off. Hold on. I can do this. Okay, not the worst.
You're fairly certain, like, you kick his foot as you go past, and you're fairly certain he tried to trip you, but you started moving before he could move.
I just kind of whispered as I approach Bastille. Next time he tries something like that, do me a favor, slap him on the fucking head.
You're fairly certain at this point, this kid is no older than 15 years old.
Little fucking snot-nosed punk.
Ah. Anything else you wish to do?
No, I'm done with this little shit.
We should be getting back to the hotel. Check in with
Figured I'd pop the labels up for you.
Did we get just remind me? We did get delirium as a reward not too long ago, right? I just can't remember what size we got.
You found, well, it's in recap.
Oh, okay.
You found, where the fuck is it?
7 chips.
7 chips.
7 chips. Okay.
Usually I space things out more.
Yeah, I might hold on. I might hold on to them for now, actually.
Yeah, the chips themselves aren't that big. They're maybe the size of the last 2 digits on your pinky.
Okay. All right.
They're about a quarter of a pound.
And how much were they worth?
10 gold each.
10 gold each. Okay, I'll hold on to them. I'll just hold on to them for now.
You never know when you want to slip it under someone's eyelids.
Yes, who knows when I might have to blind someone with fucking cancerous pixie dust.
Yes. Dungeons in uranium. You said you wanted to go back to the hotel and check on that guy?
Yeah.
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 Alright. So you've realistically only been gone for like 2 days at most.
Mm-hmm.
So you go in and you do see River in the main room giving orders again. But this time she's kind of just sitting at one of the smaller tables with it's a tankard, but you see steam coming out of it.
Hunter's Moon just kind of walks over to the table where River's sitting and says, treating yourself to some afternoon tea, River?
Yes, I wanted to. I was looking for something a little more elegant, but I could only find these in such a short time. Fortunately, it seems that someone has stolen the rest of the glassware here. Oh, hello, mascot. Hello. Come here, I will give you love.
And Lucy got spectrumed.
Most got spectrumed.
Yep.
Son of a
Yep.
bitch. Well, at least that was the first time in over an hour. Hell, hour and almost, yeah. 2 hours and 15 minutes. Not bad. Compared to the other night, which was every 5 minutes.
Oh. Yeah.
I legitimately felt like I wanted to send him beer as a consolation.
So we're gonna wait for Moose to
We're
get back on.
We're gonna see because he's only going for like 2 minutes. He's usually back pretty fast. And that's a daisy belly. That's a daisy belly right there.
Daisy.
See,
Daisy.
if you do make the horrible, horrible choice of subscribing to me, you get 3 lovely daisy-based emotes. And I'm sure that my lovely mod, weird as he may be, would not be against showing them. Not to mention, those who subscribe get extra stream points, which you can use to annoy me, and I will be adding more of those options later. Right now, I have... they're fairly simple. You get special ways to get a hold of me, modify an emote, get to use an emote for a little bit if you're a non-sub, send weird voiced messages, and whenever I play something like Warframe or anything else I have a loadout, you can choose my loadout. And Daisy's playing with her cow now. Expect to hear things get whipped across the room. God damn it! Not supposed to react, but hi, Mully. Thank you for this tier 1 subscription. That's not even a Twitch Prime subscription. You actually spent money on that, you fuck. Oh, where's your toy? Where's your toy, puppy? Oh, there's your toy. You want your ball? Give me that ball. Give me that ball, puppy. Give me that. Rawr. Ready, ready, ready? Get it. Oh no. My headset came unplugged. Come here. Give me that ball. Daisy, give me that ball. Come here. Come on. I see you.
Oh my god, is it working?
We hear you.
Yay!
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yep.
fucking sacrifice something.
Come on. Come on.
I don't know why it's quitting out on me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I tried to get the Daisy to growl. She growled a little bit. I don't know if it was audible, though.
I heard a little bit of it.
That was the goal.
Okay, I'm sorry. What did I miss while my internet was dying?
Literally nothing. I decided to distract people with Daisy.
Okay, good. So where were we?
She said that someone stole all the glassware, and that's why she's drinking out of a tankard.
Oh yeah, no, I guess you didn't hear Hunter's Moon say, well, if you're interested, you could probably get in contact with a blacksmith and make some fine glassware out of some stairs at the docks. Don't ask. It's been a long, long day.
She looks at you for a question and says, would you happen to remember where they are before presenting you with a map?
Yeah, I grab a. I don't keep shit on me, so I just yell at Bastille. Bastille, give me a damn feather or something.
She waves her hand, and a quill and ink appear in front of you.
Never mind, you're not needed. He marks down on the map next to the docks where we wandered around to, around the area where the stairs were. I believe that they were here, around this area.
Thank you, thank you. Mage Winter, I have something that your troublesome apprentice might be able to investigate before she hands off the map.
You're not gonna make glassware out of that, are you?
We like to collect samples.
Well, can't blame me for trying. How's our friend?
Yeah, did
He's a-
Petra get back safe?
He's safe. He's been awake for a bit, but usually only stays awake for about 8 hours a day.
Guy's been through a hell of an ordeal. Did he say what happened to him?
He said he was attacked by the ratlings.
Wait, the ratlings?
Right.
I point to the map where we roughly were when we went to go fight the Rat King and said, we just got back from a cave where we fought the Rat Prince and a bunch of his little children. I believe that he won't be bothering people. I believe he won't be bothering travelers anymore as long as we have a say in it.
That would be nice to believe, but there's tribes. Multiple of them. Pretty much the only place that the ratlings don't go is Temple Gate, Temple Road, and really close to any of the holdouts that we know of.
Why do they refuse to go there?
It seems that they do not have a fond relationship with the Garmir. The Garmir treat them almost as delicacies.
Vile fucking Garmir.
Did,
What?
did Petra get back safe?
That would be for the Hooded Lanterns. You brought Petra to the Hooded Lanterns gate.
Yeah, we'd have to go talk to, what's his nuts?
Ansem.
Yeah.
Around this time, he would have gotten word for it. If you still want to talk to him, I bet you can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you want to see the mage? Or are you content as is?
I would. I would like to make sure that my work has not gone nope, can't be fucked. Hasn't gone to hell.
She nods and says, "If you'll follow me." He's I think he actually is receiving some treatment right now, but he should be able to talk.
Before we go in, is there any business that we can help you with, River?
We have a few different tasks that I could scrounge up in a moment. I'm sure that our to-do list is nowhere near empty.
Fair enough. We'll have a chat with our friend while you come up with the list.
Another mage leads you to the door while River goes into one of the other rooms. Inside of the room you go to, you see 3 different mages in there. Standing on the edge of the room, while another seems to be applying some sort of green, lumpy ointment of sorts onto the man you recognize, but it looks like all of his skin has just fallen off at one point.
Mother Arwen, what? He just kind of like stares shocked, and he's like, "Mother Arwen, what have they done to you?"
What happened?
He says it's the effect of the delirium. We've had cases where the haze melts your skin, sometimes from within the body.
Is he going to be okay?
The mage that is putting the ointment on says he'll be fine. This ointment has been most effective. We just had to scrub off that wax coat that we used to protect him in the meantime. You do see that his skin is angry red. In some spot, you do see where the blood is kind of like welled up. But you can actually go ahead and give me a perception or an arcana check.
Well, we all know how Arcana's been going for me. Oh, apparently perception ain't no fucking bad.
He's still dwelling on the fucking stairs.
I'm pissed.
First I get beaten by stairs, then I get shot.
Can I help with the perception?
Yeah, you can all take it. But still, you would actually notice that wherever that green ointment is being put onto the skin, and it's like a very, very vibrant green. Not a bright green, but a vibrant green.
Mm-hmm.
When it goes on, then after a bit, you see it starting to slowly change color. And in the areas where the color's completely faded, you start to see pink skin underneath. You're very certain that this ointment itself is actually causing his skin to regrow.
Why? That ointment. How is it causing his skin to regrow?
Ericos pipes up. Yeah, it's just second skin ointment. I mean, you put it on, it gives a fake layer of skin for a few days. After a little bit, it just kind of grows into your actual skin. Sometimes there's mismatches on what color it is, but so long as you don't stay green, you're fine. Unless you want to be green. We haven't had much success in orcs. Ericos actually does take a couple steps forward looking at it. You see him, like, wafting the air to his face, and instantly like, the look of annoyance goes on his face. He says, "God damn it, I said juniper berry, not mint."
Excuse. Hunterspoon just kind of raises one of his eyes and goes, "Excuse me."
It's supposed to be juniper berry scented. I told him that mint scented would make people hungry, and you're not supposed to eat after using that stuff. At least not for 8 hours.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't offer him the rest of my jerky. And out of and out of annoyance, before Ericos can even ask, he just holds out a piece for him, like, I know, I said it. Just go ahead."
Ericos nods his head, doesn't even look at you, and just kind of takes it out of your hand as if he was gonna do it anyways.
You've got to be kidding.
You know you love him.
Nah, I thought my internet died again. Fuck.
Well, it did not, so you're stuck here with me.
Give it time.
Meanwhile, I've just been having little bits of my chicken the entire time we've been talking.
Hunter's Moon just kind of looks at the guy who got his fucking skin peeled off and looks at him and says, "Are you in any pain?"
Oh, only after they scrubbed me. They said copper wool was necessary.
It sounds a little extreme.
The mage behind him flicks him in the back of the head and says, "You can let me talk once in a while, stubborn fool. Sorry, but the wax needs to be scraped off because the second skin tends to be combustible when mixed with the wax."
Hunter's Moon.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You.
Meh. Hunter's Moon kind of looks at Ericos and says, "All right, I gave you your jerky. Now, why don't you see if you can do anything about his pain?"
I mean, she's already doing what she's supposed to. As long as he doesn't eat, he shouldn't have to worry. If he starts eating, they might as well have acid ready.
Fair enough. Can you tell me about the attack?
Mage nods his head and says that I was supposed to talk to the followers of the Fallen Fire, and they got hostile, so I left. Before I got out of the city, the rats came. The other three didn't make it.
The other three. Do you remember where you were attacked?
The spokes near the oak lane.
Okay, I don't think we've been there.
You've been through the spokes.
Oh, okay.
The spokes is that bottom. Here, I'll drag us over. The spokes is that bottom right section.
Oh, okay, okay.
So it seems that he was traveling towards Champion's Gate. Probably grabbed a couple of the side roads on the way back and was attacked on Oak Lane, which would be, let me get my pointer tool, about here.
I would love to see it if my goddamn page would load.
Do you want me to send you a screenshot?
I don't even know if that would fucking load. I need to fix this somehow. Ugh, I'll deal with this later, I guess. Sure.
Okay. Koa, please don't. There. That little triangle, it's almost directly northwest from point 20. Actually, give a better screenshot.
I have to pull this bullshit up on my phone.
There. Wider picture.
Fuck's sake.
I'm here to facilitate where I can.
Right. God, I'm getting angry. I'm getting fucking angry. Just let me in, please. I just want to see the map.
I mean, apparently we gotta fix sheets afterwards, so I'll be hanging out on here in a little after for a little bit.
I just don't understand what could be causing this.
Well, my bitrate just got fucked, so you're not the only one. I think it's a spectrum thing.
Okay. Well, oh yeah, no, convenient. Now you load after I fucking checked. Yeah, awesome.
It's like as soon as the call ends, you're able to try to answer it.
Right?
Happens on Megan's phone all the time.
Maybe I need to fix the fucking internet drivers on my computer. I don't know.
Wouldn't hurt later.
I don't even know how to do that.
You just go through your. There's a tutorial online.
All right.
I'll see if I can find it afterwards.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
Coed, this is not your scene.
Okay. Hunter's Moon looks at the mage who was attacked and says, I believe that we dealt with your rat problem. For now, anyway.
He nods thankfully. Not long after that, the mage who's been applying the ointment just gets a good handful of the ointment and smothers his face in it. Is there anything else we can help you with, or are you just here to look?
Well, as entertaining as that was, I don't think we're required to be here any longer.
Go see River about that list.
Can my sheet please load? Yay.
Okay.
Yes, I suppose that we'll go see River about that sheet.
That's the wrong sheet.
I didn't mean toilet paper sheet.
Megan is being mauled by the puppy. She's just plopped her full weight on Megan's chest and is giving her kisses. See, I wouldn't mind having a daisy cam, but Megan would never consent to having a camera on her in this room. Oh, poor baby. Daisy is being forceful with her love.
You will love me or perish. Your choice.
There's a reason why she is the mascot. She is a wrathful god, but a loving one.
Oh yeah, look at who her fucking dad is.
I will be polite with you, or I will be loving to you with $5 at a time.
No.
So you leave the room?
Yep.
Yeah. Go see River.
River's back at that desk with a few different papers on her, on the desk with her.
So what do you got for us, River?
She holds out a few different scrolls. Damn PDF. And says, we have a couple different things we need. First one is that rumors of a very large piece of delirium is in the Rat's Nest Tavern you just came from. Second is we are looking for someone to deliver a invite to a treaty to someone near the crater. And the last one is we need a new batch of delirium to to work with. We need new samples. If you get crystals, that's preferred, but pieces of mutated flesh would also be useful in their own right.
All right. What do you just turn over to my party teammates and says, "Well, what do we think?"
We head towards Greater. Sure, we'll find plenty.
Yes.
Pretty sure my internet cut out there. God damn it. If it's not Moose, it's me.
Share in my pain.
I mean, we both have Spectrum.
Yeah, we're fucked.
So it sounds like you want to go to the crater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hunter's Moon kind of like pulls his eyebrow up through his mask and says, "That treaty, that wouldn't happen to be for Lucretia Matthias, would it? I heard a bunch of clergymen talk outside in the market square about her."
We have had our eye on her, but the treaty is not for her. There are some dwarves near the crater that seem to be able to work with delirium as if it was steel. And we're very interested in making some sort of trade agreement.
Very well then. We'll see what we can get done.
She, uh, she grabs a scroll, unfurls it on the table, whispers a few words, then two more scrolls and a small bag appears, in place of it. This first scroll is a letter of authenticity for this bag of sample materials for them. And this one is the invitation to a meeting we will be having by the end of the 10-day, and are willing to try to spark up a deal. If they wish to have a more immediate response, you could tell them in the bag is a sending stone, which is a direct link to that stone and our head of trade right now.
Very well. Sounds simple enough. Is there any dangers that we need to be made aware of before we head out there towards the crater?
So long as you stay outside of the city walls, and so long as you are just prepared for what things along the lines you've already seen, you should not be too threatened by it. I will say that you may wish to limit your exposure to the haze.
There wouldn't happen to be any notable staircases along the way, would there?
Not that I am aware of. Although the dwarves may have built some staircases in order to help ascend towards the rim of the crater.
Hunter's Moon just kind of lowers his head and sighs. Another day in Drakkenheim. Very well. We'll be back. We'll be back shortly.
She nods and says, if you need some supplies, I might be able to help you out.
What do you have?
We have a few healing potions. We confused because I did not push that button. Oh no, that was the ad going away. I was confused because I thought my Daisy reminder went off on its own. I appreciate my wife struggling the ever-loving hardest she's ever struggled in her life to not be heard on stream with her cackling. She's dying over there.
God damn that contagious witch's cackle.
You have a few healing potions, and we did get a couple scrolls of misty stuff that we could spare.
I'll take a scroll.
Appreciate it, River.
I'll leave my.
Jesus.
Alright, because I actually did the smart thing and divided the named NPCs between leaders, lieutenants, and pests.
What kind of potions did she have?
She has 2 normal potions of healing. And then she has a potion of dark vision.
Okay. And how many scrolls was she giving out?
She just had the 2 scrolls of misty stuff.
Okay. Sure. I'll take one of the scrolls and a potion. Okay.
I'll
I'll
like
just
you.
take the scrolls.
It's not like you haven't been spoiled with potions of healing already.
Yeah, I've kind of needed them.
Welcome to Drakkenheim.
I'll take the scroll. Sprock, would you like the potion?
Okay.
Alright, then I'll take.
I do want to ask River if any of these little objectives are close to each other. Like maybe we can knock maybe 2 of them out, like one on the way, and then.
Gotta pull up the map again.
Oh boy, hope it loads. Yay, it loaded.
All right, so she's asking you to go to point 19 and point
Okay.
6 for 2 of them, which are on opposite ends of the city.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, like, the bits for finding delirium and the infected bits, no real place, just bring back delirium and bits.
All right. Well, Hunter's Moon kind of takes out some of the chips out of his little cloak and holds them out to River and says, "Well, I can offer you what I have right here. What can I get for this?"
She offers to pay 7 gold per chip and says, we can pay right now. We can pay around for pieces like this. We just try to buy wholesale. We're not going to get much use. It's just good for potions. But larger pieces we could buy for around 60% of market value. Depends on the size. Depends on a few different factors. If you're bringing back infected flesh or anything like that, there's different uses for different things. If you brought back the whole body, it might be the whole thing might be useful. Maybe only one part will be useful.
And move to the spectrum again.
I'm sorry?
And Moose was spectrumed again.
Ah, damn it.
Aww.
I mean, I think it would be bad to end it 10 minutes early since he's having issues. Let him fix his internet.
Aye.
Alright. So,
Okay.
I mean, we weren't at a bad stopping place anyways.
No.
Mm-hmm.
So, those watching, thank you. Uh, thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the bits, although also fuck you for giving me money. But honestly, thanks for watching. I appreciate all the support, and my players are fucking amazing for not only just putting up for me, with me, but also just constantly being willing to play. Again, this is an unofficial game based on the world of Drakkenheim by the Dungeon Dudes. If you want to support them, you can easily find them on YouTube. I'm not gonna link their stuff because I don't know if they'd want linked, but thank you for watching. Good night, and remember, someone loves you.